Hello, this is Carillion. Welcome to episode 51 of my Let's Play Dragon Age 2 as Carillion Hawk, a mage on hard difficulty. We have saved Carver, but unfortunately, apparently I don't get it back until we start the end game. And I want to try to do everything before then. Let's check out on Sandal and
Could I have some salamanders, please?
Don't do it. That's where the boom comes from, I think.
Huh.
Things have been very troubling these last few years, haven't they? I was thinking that it might soon be time for my boy and I to move on.
Where would you go?
Back to the merchant's life, I suppose.
It's an honour to serve the champion of Kirkwall, make no mistake. But I'm getting older. It's time to see the Sandal's future. I'll stay on until arrangements are made. I hope that's all right.
I can help Sandal.
If you're worried about Sandal, I can help him out.
Oh, well, that's mighty kind of you, but it's unnecessary. My boy's been offered a position in Orlais. It seems the Empress herself found one of his enchantments and is intrigued. Can you imagine? Us in the Imperial Court.
I'm being ditched for a richer noble.
Hopefully this business with the Templars doesn't get worse before we go. I worry about you, Miss Eyre.
Okay, so we have a dragon to kill. Let's see what else we have to do. We need to go do this, but I believe it starts the end thing. We need to talk to Aveline, we need to speak to Fenris, we have to do justice, talk to Varric. So we basically have to go talk to everyone. We have to go help Gamlin, and we have to deal with the mine. Okay. I don't know how many missing blades there are. Well, we're gonna go start talking to people. Carver, I wanted you with me. Meryl, you're gonna come with us for a bit. Because... although I think Meryl's the one I didn't need to go see. Nope. Well, whatever. I'm gonna bring Meryl for a while. Let's go see Fenris. I have a couple things for him.
Are you certain it's her?
An elf matching your description on the ship you named, and alone as far as I could tell.
I need to know if it's a trap.
I did as you asked, Fenris. Now it's up to you. You talk to him, Hawk. I've had my fill for today.
Venhidis, first of us.
Problems?
Maybe it's just me, but I'd swear you're upset.
It's my sister. I didn't tell you, but I followed up on Hadriana's information. Everything she said was true. I had to keep it quiet, but I eventually contacted Verania and sent her coin enough to come meet me. And now she's here.
Where'd you find her?
She was in Carinus after all.
My sister left Magister Araman's service, and I found her in Minrathus. That made things more difficult. But according to the men I paid, it's just as Hadriana said. She's not a slave. She's a tailor, in fact. Getting a letter to her was difficult, and she didn't believe me at first. But she's finally come.
So what's the problem?
Yes, everything's gone exactly according to plan. What could be worse?
Yes, laugh at me. Come with me, Hawk. I need you there when I meet her.
Let's do it.
Where is she?
If we go to the Hanged Man during the day, she'll be there, for the next week at least. It would mean a lot to me. That's all I ask.
Well, we'll do that. But I gotta
take a look at
you.
this.
A Blade of Mercy. I remember these. You see them in the Imperium. replicas of the sword Archon Husarian used to kill Andraste. This one looks finely crafted.
It's not valuable.
I thought it might be worth something.
It is. Here, let me show you. These are gifts of honor, given to those who have performed a service for the Imperium. Denarius coveted them, as I recall.
About the Venter.
You don't talk about the Imperium much.
It's not a place I remember fondly.
Keep the sword.
I'd like you to have it.
For me? Yes. I think I'd like that. I'll think of the irony as I wield it. Thank you, Hawk.
By the way, might as well go to that. Now we just need the enchanted robes of the champion. And a bunch of runes. Okay. To the Hanged Man! But I want to talk to Aveline first. I think we'll go talk to Aveline. No, it just says summon the allies. Let me go see Aveline first. Apparently this third chapter is quite small, which is what I remembered. You need to get buffed up. You have 15 points. Do that. Do that. And that. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Get that. Here. Do that one. Okay.
I think that Hawk likes you, Isabella. I certainly
Let's go
hope
see
so.
Aveline.
Of course, it's not surprising at all that anybody would love you. But it's nice to see you both happy.
Meryl, sometimes you're so sweet I could eat you for dessert.
I missed what Meryl said that was that sweet.
Guardsman, duties for the week will be...
Lowtown canvas. 5 on, 3 off.
City perimeter by 2s. Clear by 2nd watch.
Training recruits full metal by week's end.
Anything else, Captain?
No. Thank you.
They're like a well-oiled machine.
Donnick is a good man. I'm sorry, was there something you wanted?
How was the honeymoon?
You never said how your 3 weeks in Orlais went.
You're right. I didn't.
Ooh, shivery.
Anything else?
Guards look well trained.
Your men could give the Templars a run for their sovereigns.
They've had to. As long as there's no Viscount, the Order thinks they can bark at any man in uniform. I won't have it. The people of Kirkwall need to see themselves in their guard. Lose that connection, we're just targets.
And you're settled?
Kirkwall seems to have rallied around you.
I try to keep order, and people appreciate that. Everything else is going insane. A few complaints here and there, but for the most part, I think everyone's just glad the guard has been stable for a few years.
Anything going on?
Just checking in. Need anything?
Yes, there's something. Come back soon. I'll get into it then.
Okay, goodbye.
I'll see you later.
Of course, Hawk.
But she said come back soon, so we'll see. What if I can go talk to Donnick? Is he in here? Nope. Apparently he's off making rounds. Hey, Isabel. Loot the guard for me.
Yes, my friend.
You. A carved wooden staff is way the heck better. Cool. Probably worth looting the guard to give, who apparently had a random powerful mage staff.
Hello again,
around.
champion.
I should just like go sit in the office and be like,
well, look who it is. You. The you. If you don't mind, I could do with a significant reduction in the amount of attention this office receives. A visit from the champion is something of the opposite.
that's an odd reaction.
Everyone else seems to want me on their side.
I am not everyone else. I am the seneschal. A position that does not traditionally endure sans viscount. Now I'm trapped under Templar scrutiny, waiting for them to note how easily I might be replaced.
And it isn't going well.
It is not going well.
They decide who rules.
Since when are city leaders appointed by the Knight Commander?
Meredith would not openly declare a preference. The rule of Kirkwall is deliberately separate from the Chantry's will. But the Order embodies security in Kirkwall, and they want the new Viscount to be more accepting of oversight. Anyone who wants to rule Kirkwall needs support from the Templars. That is the new truth of this city.
And if they don't?
What happens if they don't like the choice?
Do you know how Viscount Dumas' predecessor Perrin Threnhold left office? He was a tyrant, certainly, but his rule was not ended until he actively sought to expel the Templars. The good of all is inexorably tied to what is good for the Templars.
Why fear my help?
I can apply influence in many ways, you know.
Do the words political maelstrom mean anything to you? The Templars are particularly sensitive about destabilizing elements, especially after what happened to Dumas.
And the Canary are gone.
The Arashok killed the Viscount, but he's no longer a problem.
There are older hatreds that the Templars feel deserve more central focus. Sometimes I wonder if we're at war with ourselves.
We do seem to be. He left no heirs.
There is no one to carry the last Viscount's line.
You presided over Seamus's death. That was the sad end of the Dumas. When a line is judged unfit or ends, we appoint from Kirkwall's elite. Or we would, if the situation was normal. But it is not.
Is it voted on?
Who nominates a new Viscount?
A consensus of the nobility, normally, and a willing nominee. Both are lacking, and I can't fault it. These are difficult times.
Could I nominate someone? Or do it myself?
Anyone who thinks to take this office needs more than popular support. They need particular support. You are many things, champion, but not this. Not yet, anyway.
Find me if you need me.
I'll leave you to it. But I'm easy to find if you need me.
Good. Thank you. My door is always closed.
You suck.
That's all I need. The champion.
You're like, you've caused way too much trouble. You need to just go away. Is there anything to do over here
You're
now?
getting mud on my floor.
Nope, doors are locked. Excuse me. To the hangman, I guess? See what all there is to see, and do what all there is to do.
It really is you.
Verania? I remember you. We played in our master's courtyard while Mother worked. You called me.
Leto. That's your name.
What's wrong? Why are you so...
We need to run.
Fenris, we have to get out of here.
Ah, my little Fenris. Predictable as always.
I'm sorry it came to this, Leto.
You led him here.
Now, Fenris, don't blame your sister. She did what any good Imperial citizen should.
I never wanted these filthy markings, Daenerys. But I won't let you kill me to get them.
How little you know, my pet. And this is your new master, then? The champion of Kirkwall? Impressive.
He's no one's slave.
Fenris doesn't belong to anyone.
Do I detect a note of jealousy? It's not surprising. The lad is rather skilled, isn't he?
Shut your mouth, Daenerys.
The word is master.
Okay. Well, he's running. Okay. We'll do that. Meryl. Do that too. That seems ridiculously too easy. And here's round 2, and we'll throw more fire. Do that. Okay, now we're up to these duders. Do that. Do that. I'm not gonna all that. Well, there's a rage behind me. I'm gonna run away from that. We'll throw healing at you. And now Daenerys' game. You need to do that. You need to come hit him. You need to charge Daenerys. Do that. Well, I guess we'll come back down here and that is horrifically bad. That's why you must always kill the lizards first, because not much of the game one-shots you, other than freaking. You got more fire. Could raise. Holy cow. You do that to him. I need you up. Okay. Oh, you? Do that to him. You. Do that to him. Drop fire on him. Okay. Do that. Do that. Yes, run out of minions.
One more is found.
In theory. You come and do that. You. What does this one do? Do that to him. I'm gonna rain death in the area because why not? Where'd he go? You need to run. And then there were the two of us. Should be enough to finish, I think. Can you do anything good?
Time for a potion.
You charge. I run for my left. You drink a potion while you can. Ready, turn up. Okay. Drop that there. Engage him. You need to run away.
I cannot continue like...
Lightning bolt him. Freeze him. Throw some fire at him. He didn't teleport away. Drink a mana potion. Okay, now drop the area of fire. You. Charge him. Remind me of the Out Varric for not killing me out.
You are no longer my master.
Not quite sure what he was supposed to have done there.
I had no choice, Leto.
Stop calling me that.
He was going to make me his apprentice. I would have been a magister.
You sold out your own brother to become a magister.
You have no idea what we went through. What I've had to do since Mother died. This was my only chance.
And now you have no chance at all.
Please, don't do this. Please, tell him to stop.
No, he needs to stop.
Wait! Don't kill her.
Why not? She was ready to see me killed. What is she to me other than just one more tool of the Magisters?
She's your sister.
This is your family, Fenris.
Get out!
You said you didn't ask for this, but that's not true. You wanted it. You competed for it. When you won, you used the boon to have Mother and I freed.
Why are you telling me this?
Freedom was no boon. I look on you now, and I think you received the better end of the bargain.
I thought discovering my past would bring a sense of belonging, but I was wrong. Magic has tainted that too. There is nothing for me to reclaim. I am alone.
You're not alone.
You have friends.
Yes, a mage is my only friend.
Are we really so terrible?
You heard what Verania said. I wanted these. I fought for them. I feel unclean, like this magic is not only etched into my skin, but has also stained my soul. Let's go. I need to get out of here.
No, I'm gonna go talk to Varric. Just to let you know. Yeah, Fitness is not my favorite character. Why did we leave the place? I didn't want to leave. He isn't gonna tell you where we go. I get to say where we go.
Knight Commander Meredith's gonna be mad.
Do you regret it? What happened with your sister, I mean?
No.
You don't wish that maybe you hadn't found her again?
Whatever I wish, it is already done.
You're lucky then. There are so many things I wish I could undo.
Okay.
Got a minute, Hawk? I know this is ancient history, but remember that Hightown house Bartrand barricaded himself in? Bartrand doesn't exactly need the place now that he's in the sanitarium. I've been trying to sell it.
Buyers will be thrilled.
I can only imagine there's a huge market for the homes of deranged killers.
Well, the creepy sort of people who are interested are generally not the ones with the coin to take it off my hands. I found a minor noble in Ravane who bought the place sight unseen. But now there's a problem. They say the place is haunted.
The veil is torn?
Bartrand's atrocities must have weakened the barrier between this world and the Fade.
Maker, I hope not. I don't think I can fix the veil through applied use of force. They've noticed some minor problems. Voices whispering in the walls, apparitions, things moving on their own. My hope is it's a relic Bartrand brought back from the Deep Roads. We smash it, and the haunting stops.
And if we don't?
What happens if we do nothing?
Best case, they drag me before the Seneschal and accuse me of fraud. The worst case involves Antivan crows.
What if it doesn't fix it?
I'm not an expert on hauntings, but what if smashing something does not make the problem go away?
That's where things get tricky. You're a mage. You must know something about weird shit. I'm sure you'll be able to figure something out that will help.
We'll do it.
Very well. We'll investigate the mansion. Again.
Thanks, Hawk. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Of course not. I am Hawk. I do all the crazy things my friends ask me to do. Now the question is, which crazy thing for my friends I'm gonna do next? First we're going home. Oh, I have Mel. Wonder what Mel I have. Maybe from Leto? Or not Leto,
You've had
whatever
luck
her name
on
is.
your travels?
Favor and fault. Champion Hawk. It's credit for your past service. Beware that I received complaints about your frequent companion, Evelyn. She is accused of coddling her men and weakening law enforcement at this crucial time. In the absence of Viscount, I am called to vacate her position and assume her authority, but I would rather not have the headache. Please speak with her about the claims. As a champion, your work carries matter. I will accept. So, we'll do that first.
Waits your attention.
Taking care of Aveline is important. We gotta bring Mara along now. Let us find out why.
Avert your eyes, witch.
You said I was dwelling on useless history. But what are you doing? The past is important to you and to all of us. We must know it to move forward.
Yet I have made no deal with a demon to learn of my past. You had a life, you had a family, and you abandoned them to chase after ghosts. We are nothing alike. Don't even begin to think that we are.
Fairness. You know, you make so much of your own problems.
You have no Viscount. It's clear you're suffering without sufficient leadership.
That doesn't grant default authority to you or your commander.
It would be easier if you cooperated.
Wouldn't it?
Guard, Captain.
Trouble?
Yes. He's been hounding me. These Templars strut around as it is, but now it's just out of hand.
There have been complaints.
Knight Captain Cullen has heard some troubling things.
Such as?
That you coddle the men. Give special treatment.
Someone has dared. Who? Who accuses me of this?
Anonymous lies. I'm gonna go with anonymous lies. I don't.
No names given, of course.
No wonder the lieutenant was harassing me. Bastards. If they think I'm coddling anyone, it'll be my husband, Donnick. You and I will intercept his patrol tonight. Then you can see for yourself if I'm coddling him, or any in my command.
Stroll be nice.
Well, I could do with a breath of fresh air.
Good, because there's no way I would let this go. Cullen wants to know if these things are true. You'll be able to tell him. Donnick's patrol, Hawk. Me and you, tonight. Accuse me of being soft. Not in this lifetime.
Okie dokie.
Hello again, champion.
So, let's go do justice next, actually. We have Meryl there in case things go crazy, although we may have to ditch her for Anders for the actual ritual. I don't know. I don't even know.
Why are you smiling?
No reason.
Oh, it's something dirty, isn't it? Tell me.
It isn't anything dirty. I'm just happy.
Oh, that's good too, but I was hoping for something dirty.
Come by the tavern later. I've got stories that will make your toes curl.
Okie dokie. We're gonna loot his crate, because we loot our friends all the time. It's a thing. Ooh, a Quinari sword. I don't know how many of those we need.
There is one more thing I would ask of you, Hawk. And I can't tell you why. I must get inside the Chantry without being seen. Will you talk to the Grand Cleric for me? Distract her long enough for me to do what must be done.
What must
Tell me your plan.
You would not thank me if I told you. If you support freedom for mages, help me. That's all I can say.
I'll do it.
I won't desert you now.
Your loyalty is more than I deserve. I promise, whatever happens, it's on my head. It will not come back on you. Go to the Chantry. Talk to the Grand Cleric. I will join you when I'm done.
Oh, I don't necessarily believe it won't come back to bite me, but I'll do it for you, dude. I mean, we've gone this far together. What's a little further into the craziness of it all? Okay. I don't know why this doesn't let me jump to the Chantry, but we'll just go to the Chantry.
I'll find you as soon as I'm done. Thank you.
You were more naive than I thought.
What have I done to you now?
To me, nothing. Not yet. To yourself, you can't even begin to imagine the number of mages that have walked down the path you're now on.
My clan didn't believe in me. If you don't believe in me either, I won't mind.
What's in here? The Chantry never has anything good. You think they could afford some good stuff?
You must understand, Sister Glinda. Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker.
Okay, let's find...
so that it may reach his ears.
We're gonna run around, look at everything, and then we'll do it. The History of the Chantry, Chapter 4. For all those who desperately wanted to know the history of the Chantry. I think I did okay. Scrolling down for you there. I think we get some experience for those, in theory. Doesn't actually mention the experience, but in theory you do. I feel like I should be much higher level. What level am I? 20? I swear this max level was like 50. Which means I'm not even halfway to the max level. I feel like I should be higher level. I am sad by that.
Maker's blessing, champion.
Hello.
Have you come to pray?
I want to talk about the mages.
Have you thought about which side you'll take? Between the mages and Templars?
It's no secret that you count apostates among your friends, champion. You have done much to fan the flames of rebellion here. We must give Meredith and Orsino time to work out their differences. No good can come of showing favor to one side.
Why not?
Couldn't you solve this problem if you just spoke out?
How would that help? Both sides make good points. Both have flaws. For 1,000 years, the Chantry has had to find the balance between them. That hasn't changed here.
They need your help.
The Maker created mages. Why doesn't he protect them?
I feel for the mages, I do. I would not wish to be locked in the gallows. But I cannot take sides. We are all the Maker's creatures, but magic allows abuses beyond the scope of mortals. I only hope I can balance the needs of everyone. For if it comes to war, it is the people of this city who will lose.
There you are. I've been looking for you all over.
Your Grace?
Your soul is troubled, child. I hope you found a balm for it here.
Ooh, so much innuendo. You probably stole, like, her main tome or something weird like that.
I wanted you to have this.
What's that? A pillow?
Hand embroidered by my mother. The only thing of hers they let me keep when I went to the Circle.
Why in the name of Andraste would you give that to me?
You've been a good friend, Varric.
You keep your pillow, Blondie. And may you have many more dreams of killing Templars on it.
Hawk. I didn't expect you here. But let me take this time to tell you how much I respect you. You've stood by me when I gave you every reason to turn away. Just remember, whatever happens, I wanted you to know that.
So what's going on?
Why are you talking like this?
He'll still be here, you know. Justice. Long after you and I are gone. It doesn't mean the same thing to a spirit. He'll just go back to the Fade.
Is this what you've been
Usually,
saying?
people don't say things like that unless they're about to stab someone in the back.
None of this is aimed at you, Hawk. I think I've made that clear. I was hoping we'd find a better way, but... justice and vengeance are too intertwined. I can't tell one from the other. You have been a better friend than I ever thought to have.
He's gonna do something terrible. He's gonna do something terrible. Well, if I was a fighter, that would be awesome. But I'm not. Okay, well, that's gonna go poorly, I'm pretty sure.
Poor Anders.
You pity him. He's dangerous to himself and everyone around him.
I think he's broken the thing he wanted to save.
You pity him because he's you.
Breaking the things you love most isn't restricted to mages, Fenris.
Sadly true.
Okay. So let's go in the episode here before we exit the area. And our next stop will probably be doing Marrow stuff. So we're going to end here. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And I'll be back next time. Adios.